Okay, y'all, this dresser is pretty special to me. I got this from a friend's sale, $25. And this was her mother's, that her mother's grandfather made her. Look at this. It's coming apart, and it does need a lot of work. Let me show you guys. I love vintage, but more so I love the story behind the dresser. That my friend's mother really valued this, and this was extremely special to her as it is to me, and I definitely would like to get this restored. It is definitely coming apart. Of course, I moved it, and so all these little pieces and stuff, so I had to put it in here for now, and it definitely needs put back together. However, I don't know enough about restoring wood. See, you barely move it and it all comes apart. So any of you guys that are watching, I was wondering if you could help me figure out what to do. How would you restore this piece? And I really want this in our new home. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It was made with love, and look at the details. You don't see this today. Most of you that have followed my Hardneck Farms channel for a long time, you know I'm a vintage lover. Vintage to me is quality. It is in an era that just things were valued, things were made with love, things lasted. Today's crap, I don't really want to buy it. I don't want any part of it. It breaks, it's cheap, the components are cheap, everything's made so cheap today. It's just sickening. This is very special. I mean, look at the detail. I'm gonna try to go slow because I go 90 mile an hour on this farm, and so I tend to kind of video the same way, and that's not really fair. I leave out a lot of details, and I'm trying to go a little bit slower. And I know this is falling apart, and I know this is just history. This is just incredible. I like it just the way it is. However, it falls apart when you move it, so I would like to be able to restore it but not take away the patina. Like, leave the color, leave this, but just be able to put it all back together. Tom doesn't have time. He is so busy, and I asked him and he said, Wendy, I really don't have time right now. And he goes, and it's going to be a while. And in our new house, I have a spot that this would just be absolutely beautiful in. And I really want this to go into our new home. This side's a little bit better, but it's coming apart as well. So please help me figure out, how would you go about repairing this? This has got to be, oh, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure how old her mother was. But this was made by her mother's grandfather, and her mother had passed away in the past few years. And so I got this at their sale. And so I know the girl. I know how much it meant to her mother, and so this is the kind of stuff that I cherish and I like, even though there's, you know, it's seen better days, but this, to me, this is what I like. This is just gorgeous. I love this. Look at the detail. This was made with love. Beautiful care and love. And I know it's not together, so the drawers aren't going in, but and that, you know, a few pieces have been broke on this, but look at that. It's quality. Look at the inside. I know it's a little dark and I apologize. Let me open up the door so you can get some better light. Can you see that better with the sun coming in? I don't know, part of the wood is kind of just beveling, but oh my gosh, I love this. This is the vintage stuff that I cherish. Tell me what y'all think and how would you restore this? And I'm not talking about, that's just putting it together. It's not sanding it or refurnishing it. It's none of that. I don't want to touch that part of it. I just want to put it back together and secure it so it won't come apart. And I definitely have a beautiful place for this in our new home. So, all right, it's Wendy at Hardneck Farms.